Hey yo, check this out. It's Killer Cam and you watching Montreality. I was a student that was doing just enough to get by because I played basketball, so you had to pass 4 classes to get by out of 7. I always passed 4.
Is it true that you bought your GED?
In Harlem, you could pretty much buy anything. You buy a master's degree, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't really. I did about make my grandmother happy because I never graduated, and she really was big on school or whatever. So I just wanted to make her happy about that. I mean, what kind of jobs? I had one job for one day. I worked at a sneaker. No, that's not true. I worked at a sneaker store for like 2 days, and then I went away to college and got kicked out of college, and I worked in the garment district packing dresses and boxes for like a week, and they paid cash every day, paid like $100 a day, so I worked like a week and a half straight and saved up like $1,000 and started my own business. What was I in a previous lifetime? I really don't know. That's a good question. You know, the options vary so much. You could be anything. You could have been an ant, could have been a squirrel. Who really knows what you could have been? Could have been a plant. But I don't know. That's a question I really can't answer because it's kind of broad. My favorite cartoon character? I'll have to say probably Heathcliff. Heathcliff was like some thug cat who really used like 3 cats who was trying to bully him and he used to like fuck them niggas up and shit, you know what I'm saying? I like Spacely Sprockets too from the Jetsons. He's a little nigga, but he was in charge of everything. When I was young, my favorite video game when I was young would probably be Double Dribble for Nintendo.
Double Dribble.
I'm trying to think, maybe so many rounds. Damn, I'm trying to think of a good one to give y'all. I can give you an intro of a song that I really like. I like the intro, Love My Life off Killer Season when I was like, you know, I'm just a kid from 140th Street trying to make his way in the world, you know. Wasn't handed none, I had to make my own way. I live my life, live yours, something like that. But that's my favorite intro, word-wise, that I've done.
You mad. Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well, you're looking I got dirt on you, doggy.
Camera.
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
You go ahead, you get at me.
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
I don't really think he's mad at me. I think he's mad in general. And he's like a Donald Sterling type, just mad at anything that has to do with anything that's not what he sees as fit. Like you'll go on a Bill O'Reilly show and he tells me like, yo, you know, rappers don't dress proper because I don't wear a suit every day or because I don't wear shoes. When the government go over there to get that oil from them people in Iraq and everywhere else, they don't care that they got dashikis and turbans on. Y'all gonna get that oil, y'all break bread with them, they got $1 billion. You ain't sitting there saying they dressed inappropriately. We go over there right with suits on, shake their hands, kiss their feet, kiss their babies, hug them. It's all about the money. Bill O'Reilly don't say shit about that. You know, a lot of times I don't even think that stuff that I do would turn out so big, but you know, I see t-shirts and people quote it, you mad or whatever. I think it was a funny situation. So I'm glad people adapted to it.
If there's a serial killer living next door to you, though.
If I knew the serial killer was living next door to me?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't call and tell anybody on him, but I'll probably move. Like, I'm not going to be around because I don't need to be living around serial killers, but I'm not going to call and be like, put the signs up like, yo, you know, the serial killer's in 4E.
It's not your responsibility.
Exactly.
I mean, like that shit, the whole thing is this. People be like, yo, if you live next to a serial killer, you call the cops. Look, man, the police get paid to do what they do. Like, I'm not the investigator. I don't get paid for helping out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what I get, it ain't a reward for the nigga. And if it was, I don't want my money that way. So do your job. That's why we pay taxes, for them niggas to figure out. We don't pay taxes so that we can figure cases out for them. We pay taxes for your own shit out, man. I think it's messed up. You know, a lot of times what I think is, honestly, us New Yorkers, when it comes to situations like that, we kind of soft as a city when there's situations like that. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, our police are probably like police was in the 90s in LA, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they are today in LA, and I don't know how they really was. Well, I do know, I used to go out to Inglewood and Culver City, stay with my aunt. Niggas, the police was wild. Police are like that in New York today because everybody makes a big deal about Mike Brown, and that is a reason to make a big deal, a very big deal. But it was a guy 2 weeks prior to Mike Brown who got choked out by the cops for just selling cigarettes, and he got choked out on camera. You know, Mike Brown, I don't know if it's a tape or whatever, this dude actually gets killed on camera by the police in the chokehold. You know what I'm saying? You got this guy, Sean Bell, 4 or 5 years ago, get shot 9 times with no weapon for police. Police get off, you know, they get desk jobs. The police from the not Mike Brown, from this guy the other day in New York, they sweep that under the rug. We don't talk about it, it's cool. But the Mike Brown situation, everybody in St. Louis go crazy. They wild out, as they should. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting the violence and acting like it should be crazy, but something got to be done. You know what I'm saying? They taking a stand. As opposed to New York, we got 2 people who died recently from police. We don't say nothing. Then it happened with Mike Brown. Everybody in New York is Mike Brown, Mike Brown. Not saying, like I said, nothing taken away from the Mike Brown incident. That shit was fucked up, and something should be done. I'm pissed Barack ain't say nothing about it yet. But just in general, it happens in New York a lot, and we sweep it under the rug, but then we quick to jump on the Mike Brown bandwagon. We got niggas getting killed by police daily, and we don't say shit. So I'm upset about the Mike Brown situation as well as the other situations that happen in New York. My message to the youth is, you know, go to school. You know, I'm not saying you gotta go be a doctor, lawyer, but get your education, man. You know, at least finish high school if you don't go to college, and follow your dreams. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying jump out the window and spend all your money and say I want to be a saxophonist in Vancouver or some shit like that. But if you could afford it and try and do what you really want to do for a living, chase them, baby. Montreality, holla at your boy Killer King. Good interview over there.
My favorite video game coming up as a youngin' will have to be Super Mario Brothers, the original one. It still doesn't get old, you know what I mean?